Welcome back to Guess What Day It Is. Time to see what we sold. Welcome back to the channel. Just taking a look what's on the floor. We've got a couple new items. Added this shelf here. Kind of sticks out into the aisle, which is nice. We've got new in the box Corningware blue cornflower. It's kind of hard to find pricing on that, but it's also kind of hard to find one new in the box, so that's pretty cool. Very popular item. Hoping that moves quickly. Next, we have Christmas in America from Kmart. Very, very cheese ball, but you never know. Somebody might like it. Moving on, we've got two Aladdin lunchboxes. We've got a Woody Woodpecker from 1972 and a Gremlins from 1984. That was actually my personal lunchbox. Got our Pioneer ready to sell. Got some box sets for DVDs. We've got Homicide, which actually out of the four of these is worth the most, which is kind of interesting. Band of Brothers, Centennial, and The Complete Sopranos. So that's pretty cool. Up here, we are missing two of the episode 1 items. The answering machine sold, and the bank also is gone. But we did find another addition to that. We found this R2-D2. And for some reason nobody wants our 20-year-old Skittles, which I can't understand why. Got a funny little Axis screens, which I'm not sure why we have that up there, but it's up there. Phones are still here. They were all over the place. So got Castle Grayskull with most of the accessories. Got He-Man, nice little setup, and Triclops, which hopefully will sell well. RCA Victor turntable is still here. Still have our microscope. We got a couple pairs of binoculars. I've got a nice Japanese Manin set. I think my dad got this when he was stationed in Korea. We've got a nice Bushnell set. It's kind of beat up a little bit, but it's a great set. It's priced accordingly too. We've got this cool little Sanyo TV radio combo. It works. You can't tune channels just because we're in a different frequency now, but it still works. Prison TV and Atari are still here. We're down to bowling out of the 4 cartridges we had. Still have the Magic set. Got this guy. This is a Big Bang Cannon. They're still produced today. They're in the $150 to $200 range. This one's $50. It has a really nice patina on it, so maybe for the 4th of July coming up, that might be a cool thing to have. This shelf is pretty much as it was. Not too much activity over here. We did sell the Fisher-Price movie viewer, but yeah, there you have it. We got a lot more stuff to throw out here. We're still just getting our feet underneath us. So next week I'm going to try to add a light get some more brightness in here, especially our next door neighbor has extremely bright lights, which you can kind of see off to the side, but coming along. So how do we do after our first 2 weeks in business? Well, oh no, let's see if we made some money. That's the main thing. So we sold 3 of the cartridges for the Atari that were in boxes. We sold Cannonball, Atari Golf, and Frogger. The 2 Cannonball and Golf went for $8 per cartridge, and Frogger went for $15. We also sold the Darth Maul Bank, which was one of the episode 1 items, new in box that we had. That sold for $25. We sold the Tom Thumb cash register. That sold for $15. We sold the Fisher-Price movie viewer. It's kind of that little crank thing with the 3 different movies. That sold for $30. The next thing we sold was the Apple IIc monitor. We did get a phone call on that. Anytime that a customer comes up to the front counter and asks for a discount, they give us a call, and then we can kind of, I guess, barter a little bit. Basically, they shoot an offer, we shoot an offer back. They take it to them. If they take it, they take it. Great. We don't really find out until we go back and get the report or see if it's sold. So we were asking $100 for that. We took it down to $80. The offer was for $60, I think. So pretty low ball. We literally did nothing to that other than just pull it out of the box and verify that it worked. It was a little yellowed, 0 time in that thing. I think that's still a win for that amount. Next thing we sold was the Commodore 1541 floppy disk drive. That sold for $40. Once again, untested on that one. And then we sold the Star Wars answering machine. That was pretty cool, $20 for that. And then Band of Brothers DVD box set. We sold that for $12. So we sold some stuff, but does that mean that we actually made any profit? Well, so gross sales were $253, $119 for booth rental, $5.73 for credit card processing. Then we also had a security tag for $2.50, and then $25 in sales commissions for that as well. So grand total, there was another $250 or $2.50 secure insurance payment on that too. So $97.97 was the amount that we got a check for. So did we make some profit? Barely, but you know what? Just to cover rent the first 2 weeks, and we really didn't have a whole lot of stuff out. It was pretty sparse. We were just kind of shooting from the hip. Our goal was really to get started in July, so just the fact that we had anything out there at all is pretty amazing. So I call that a win. So what do you think? Were we on with our pricing? For those of you that are out and about and familiar with this, are we? My goal is to be a little under the market so that we can kind of build a reputation and to get some stuff out there. Technically, we have nothing in this because this was stuff that came from my dad. So, to turn this into money is a good thing all the way around. So let me know in the comments what you think about pricing. So we will continue this as we go through. We'll do a video showing, part of the video showing what we have laid out, kind of the booth, how it's looking, and then we'll do a kind of a recap for each week. So this one was for 2 weeks because we did miss a video. We had a family emergency that had to be taken care of. So I appreciate your patience on that. Another part of the videos that are going to be coming out is a review of products, anything that goes on the test bench here. I'm going to try to do a video of each one of those. It's going to be a very small snippet. It's going to be a quick checkout. Is it good or is it bad? And try to get at least somewhat of an idea why it's not working if it isn't working. So we'll go through everything from the high-level electronics, even the beer science and all that kind of stuff. So you can see a little bit more of a detailed look at each one. So hopefully we can get some good content out, and hopefully you can watch us grow as small business people. So once again, I thank you for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe, share this with your friends, and we're starting a new journey. So I'm happy to have you along. And like I said, please share this with others so they can come along with us on this journey. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next week on Guess What Day It Is.